In the lush green Great Valley, where volcanoes gently puffed smoke and rivers sparkled under the sun, lived a young T-Rex named Leo. Leo was a bundle of energy, always ready for an adventure. His roars were more like happy squeals, and his stomps were more like a joyful dance. This year, Leo was more excited than ever. The Great Valley Fruit Festival was just around the corner. It was a time of feasting, games, and laughter, where all the dinosaurs, big and small, came together to celebrate the bountiful harvest. And the highlight of the festival, the tree everyone looked forward to, was the legendary starfruit. These weren't just any fruits. They grew on a single special tree at the heart of the valley, and when they ripened, they shone like 1,000 tiny stars. Tasting sweeter than honeycomb and juicier than the morning dew, Leo had been dreaming about them for weeks. He could almost taste their sweet, tangy flavor just thinking about it. With a happy roar, he zoomed out of his family's cozy cave. Time for starfruits! He chirped to his mother, who was arranging ferns by the entrance. Not so fast, my little Leo, she chuckled. The festival is still a few days away. The starfruits need a little more time on the branch to become perfect, but Leo was too excited to listen. Patience wasn't his strong suit. I'll just go check on them, he shouted, already halfway down the path, his little legs carrying him as fast as they could. He bounded through fields of giant flowers and dodged friendly triceratops playing tag. His mind set on one thing, starfruits. Finally, he arrived at the starfruit tree. It stood tall and proud on a sunny hill. He looked up, his eyes wide with anticipation. There they were! Clustered on the high branches, the fruits were a pale green, not yet the golden, glowing color he remembered from last year. Leo mumbled, tapping his chin. They don't look very starry, but maybe they taste good already. He crouched down, wiggled his tail, and sprang into the air with all his might. Thump, he landed back on the ground, not even close to the lowest branch. He tried again, taking a running start. Whoosh! He just brushed the leaves with his snout. He tried shaking the trunk, but his little T-Rex arms were too short and the tree didn't even budge. He growled in frustration, a tiny puff of smoke coming from his nostrils. Why won't you come down? He huffed at the fruits. Just then, a long, gentle shadow fell over him. A deep, rumbling voice chuckled, "Having some trouble there, little one?" Leo looked up and up and up. It was Grandpa Brachio, the oldest and wisest Brachiosaurus in the entire valley. His long neck reached high into the sky, and his eyes were kind and crinkled with a smile. "I can't get the starfruits," Leo sighed, kicking a small pebble. "They won't come down. And they're not even sparkly yet." Grandpa Brachio lowered his head to be closer to Leo. "That's because they are not ready, Leo. Good things often take time." Leo frowned. "But I want them now." Grandpa Brachio smiled knowingly. Patience is a difficult lesson, but a very important one. "Come, let me show you something." He gestured with his head toward a large, leafy bush nearby. Leo trotted along beside Grandpa Brachio's enormous feet. On one of the leaves was a small green caterpillar, munching away happily. "It's just a caterpillar," Leo said, unimpressed. "Just a caterpillar for now," Grandpa Brachio replied. "But watch. In time, it will build a cozy home for itself, and after a while it will emerge as something truly beautiful." He pointed to another branch where a chrysalis hung, still and quiet. "And look here," he added, nudging a vibrant, colorful butterfly that was resting on a flower. This is what patience creates. Leo's eyes widened as the butterfly fluttered its wings and danced in the air. It was beautiful. Next, Grandpa Brachio led Leo to a patch of soft earth. He gently nudged a tiny seed with his nose. "And what about this?" he asked. "It doesn't look like much, does it?" Leo shook his head. "It's just a little brown dot." "Ah, but with a little bit of sun, a little bit of water, and a lot of patience," Grandpa Brachio explained. "This tiny seed holds the promise of a magnificent flower." He then pointed to a tall, radiant sunflower nearby, its face turned towards the sun. "Great things grow from small beginnings, Leo, but only if we give them the time they need." Leo looked from the caterpillar to the butterfly, from the seed to the sunflower. He thought about the pale green starfruits on the tree. Maybe Grandpa Brachio was right. Maybe the best things were worth waiting for. "I think I understand," Leo said softly. "The starfruits need time to grow, just like the butterfly and the flower." "Exactly," Grandpa Brachio rumbled, nuzzling Leo gently with his large nose. "Patience is like sunshine and water for the soul. It helps everything grow to its full potential, including you." Feeling a new sense of purpose, Leo thanked Grandpa Brecchio and headed back towards the starfruit tree. His frustration was gone, replaced by a quiet determination. He wouldn't try to get the fruits anymore. Instead, he would protect them. As the days passed, other young dinosaurs came by just as impatient as Leo had been. A group of speedy Compsognathus tried to climb the tree, their little claws scrambling on the bark, but they couldn't get a grip. 2 young pterodactyls swooped down, trying to pluck the fruits from the sky, but they were still too firm on the vine and they couldn't pull them loose. Each time, Leo would step forward. "Stop," he'd say in his most commanding yet friendly voice. "They're not ready yet. We have to be patient." He told them what Grandpa Brecchio had taught him about the caterpillar and the seed. Some grumbled, but seeing Leo's conviction, they eventually listened and went off to play, deciding to wait. Leo became the tree's official guardian. He chased away hungry bugs and made sure no one bothered the branches. He would sit under the tree for hours, watching the sun warm the fruits. Slowly, day by day, he saw a change. The pale green began to fade, replaced by a soft yellow. Then the yellow deepened, turning into a rich, glowing gold. One morning, as the sun rose over the valley, Leo woke up from a nap and looked up. He gasped. The tree was a breathtaking sight. Every single starfruit was glowing with an inner light, twinkling like the night sky brought down to earth. They were perfect. They were ready. The delicious sweet scent filled the air, and soon all the dinosaurs of the Great Valley gathered around the hill, their eyes wide in wonder. The Great Valley Fruit Festival had officially begun. One by one, the ripe, glowing fruits began to fall gently from the tree, landing softly on the grassy ground. Because they'd been given time to ripen, they let go easily. Leo took the first bite of a starfruit. It was even more delicious than he had imagined. The juice was sweet and cool, and the taste was like sunshine and happiness all rolled into one. He had never tasted anything so wonderful. But he didn't just eat it all himself. He picked up the fruits and shared them with the Compsognathus, the pterodactyls, and everyone else who had gathered. He even saved the biggest, most sparkly one for Grandpa Brecchio. "Thank you, Leo," the wise Brachiosaurus rumbled, taking the fruit gently. "It seems you have learned the sweet taste of patience," Leo smiled, his heart full. He had learned that waiting wasn't just about doing nothing. It was about understanding that some things, the very best things, need time to become wonderful. As he shared the delicious fruit and laughed with his friends under the glowing tree, Leo knew this was a lesson he would never forget, and the starfruits had never tasted sweeter. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe for more stories.